A year ago, I received an invitation to celebrate a dear friend and colleague's 50th birthday party. And the invitation said, wear something fabulous. And I was so excited, I started to think of all of the things that I might possibly wear. And then I actually got to my closet. And I found that there was nothing fabulous in there. It was full of black and gray and navy and jeans and t-shirts and hoodies. Not anything fabulous in sight. And I got a little anxious, and I felt a little sad, and almost a little paralyzed, because I'm the person that when I was 13 wore crazy pigtails and glitter gel and bright lime green colored clothes. And when I was even younger than that, I was the tomboy that showed up barefoot in pants with a ponytail while all of the other girls had their nice little Oxfords and their lacy socks and their dresses. And even in high school, when I had to wear a Catholic uniform, on the days where you got to spirit dress up for school, I would rip and paint and write on my clothes and express myself. So how had I ended up at 33 with a closet full of depressing black hoodies? Maybe it was working in Chicago, where it's just a sea of people in a black uniform, where the skies are gray and you get up and you go to work every day and you just think, what's gonna work for the day? Not what's gonna make me feel alive. And so I decided in that moment that I needed to end the era of the hoodie. I started with mindfulness. I did things like, when I went shopping, instead of gravitating toward the black or the navy or the solid colored neutral item that I would typically buy, I actually reconsidered buying the graphically printed or brightly colored item that I secretly wanted to buy and maybe thought was just a little bit too much. I also did things like started to wear bright colored lipstick or a blue sweater, bigger jewelry, or even fancier pants. I also started to adopt a mantra, wear your colors. And so instead of going to my closet every day and thinking, what am I gonna wear? I have nothing to wear. Should I just pick another navy blue tank top? I started to show up to my closet and say, what energy do I wanna bring forth today? And I started to notice that it made me feel better, it made me feel more alive, and it also had an impact on how I showed up to others. Other people started to comment on my bright attitude and my smile and the energy I was bringing to meetings that I otherwise hadn't before. And so I talked to my dear friend who invited me to that birthday party about what I used to dress like and what I was starting to shift toward dressing like. And we talked all about the impact of outer expression to create an inner joy. And then how that inner joy can create joy for others outside of you. Funnily enough, a few months later, the same friend that invited me to her party started to show up at work in black and navy and gray. And so I knew something was off. This is a woman that would come to work in a full monochromatic orange outfit, head to toe, glasses to shoes, bright orange or lime green or pink or purple. And so going through my own experience, I asked her, what's actually going on? Did we switch roles? And she actually shared with me, no, I'm feeling like I'm not having the impact that I want. I don't know if the things I'm doing right now are meaningful. And so we again talked about how if we want to create and manifest that outer expression and joy in what we're doing, we need to return to wearing colors and showing up that way. And so my personal mantra became a shared mantra. And I started to text her before meetings and say, it's going to be a long meeting today. Make sure you wear your colors. And she started to wear her colors again. So now it's a thing that I want to spread to other people. If you're feeling low, if you go to your closet and it's full of the same old crap that brings you no life or energy, you're not going to show up with life or energy. And it's just a self-reinforcing cycle. So if you want to create inner joy, maybe start with something as simple as the outer expression of wearing your colors.